welcome to my everyday. Today I thought I would share my May favorites with you guys. I purchased and tried some new things in May and I've been enjoying them and I thought that I would share them with you. I should let you know that normally I try to save as much money as possible. So a lot of the items that I do have to show you today are bargain items, things I picked up at the dollar store, things that I think are good enough or good enough for me for the price that I paid, or even better because of the price that I paid. So let me just get started and show you what it is that I have that I've been loving this month. First thing that I have to share with you guys is something I've actually already mentioned. It is something that I picked up at the Dollar Tree, and that is the LA Colors eyeshadow trio. This particular one I am in love with. I love these shades. I have always enjoyed purple shadows, and I actually have had a hard time in the last while just finding that perfect purple shadow for myself. So when I saw these at the Dollar Tree, I thought that I would pick them up. I had already picked up the pink and brown ones and they were okay. They weren't my favorite, but I picked these ones up and I absolutely love them. Let me just take a little swatch here for you guys and show you. These are the three colors swatched, and I think they actually look a lot different once they're swatched and once they're on than they actually do in the palette. This blue one actually scared me when I first saw it. I thought there was no way that I could pull off blue. I am actually wearing all three colors today. I have the blue on my lid and I have this middle color in my crease as my transition shade, and I have this darker purple color just kind of in the corners. I'm not a makeup artist by any means. I just really enjoy wearing makeup, and what a bargain to be able to spend $1 or $1.25, which we pay in Canada, and be able to just enjoy your eyeshadow. There's a little bit of fallout, but it's actually not any worse than some of the drugstore shadows I've tried. Some of the CoverGirl shadows actually have more fallout than this LA Colors one, so I really enjoyed this one. I highly recommend it. Another item that I've been really enjoying, and I was super excited to find them in the dollar store, are these lip crayons. I picked these up at Dollarama and I didn't really have high hopes for them. I just knew that a lot of the matte lipsticks were very popular. I did watch a YouTube video and someone had done a whole bunch of swatches and I thought they were interesting. That's actually why I picked up this combination in colors, because it was the one that I thought looked the best in the video. I am actually wearing this purple color today and I love it. It doesn't have that drying feeling that matte lipsticks usually have. It's very creamy, but at the same time it does give you that matte look without drying out, without feeling like it's gonna get really cakey. The package was actually $3, so you basically get each crayon for $1 each. I love them so much, I went back and I picked up another package. They are from the Mariposa brand, so they are the Mariposa lip crayons. They did have a whole bunch of different shades. I picked them up in 008 Berry Dream. I just really loved the idea of this purple color. I will swatch it on the back of my hand. That's what the purple color looks like. I just thought that it was super fun, very popular this season. You see it a lot. These are the other ones. So this one is a little bit more of a neutral color. I will swatch it beside the purple. It's just super pretty, very creamy. I have been wearing them a lot this month. There's the third one. That's this one. It's a little bit brighter, but it's like a nice coral color. I actually wore the coral one out to dinner this weekend and I wasn't sure how it would hold up. I was eating food. It actually wore just like a regular lipstick. It wasn't like your matte lipsticks that start to kind of crumble and get all over your food, but then there's still some patchiness on your lips. It just basically wore off and I had to touch it back up, which to me is so much better than having a lipstick that is fighting to stay on your lips, but then just kind of wears badly. So I love them. If you have a Dollarama that has them and you get a chance to pick them up, I highly recommend them. I do think that the Dollar Tree also carries the Mariposa brand in some things, so you might be able to get it. And I believe that Mariposa also has a website, so I'm not sure if you can order it online. But again, for $3 to get 3 lip crayons, I absolutely love them. It is one of the things that was absolutely my favorite this month, so I highly recommend it. I also tried this extra lasting lipstick by Avon. It was something that I picked up just because it intrigued me. Again, I was kind of pulled over to it because of this purpley color. I don't know how well you can see it. It kind of looks maroony, I think, on camera, but I absolutely loved it in the catalog when I saw it, so I thought I had to give it a try. I was also intrigued by the fact that it was extra lasting. It's not a matte lipstick, so I thought I wanted to see how it would wear, how it would feel, and I love it. It's really, really creamy. That was what won me over. Super creamy. The color is beautiful. It is very similar to this lip crayon from Mariposa that I got. I've actually worn them together. I've worn the nice creamy lipstick and used the Mariposa crayon kind of as a lip liner with it, and kind of to just tone it down a little bit, dry it out just a little bit, because it is just a regular creamy lipstick, but it feels very nice. It's beautiful. I love the color. I love how it wears. Again, it didn't get patchy, it didn't crumble or anything like that. It just wore off like a regular nice lipstick. The only thing that I did find when I first tried it was that it was a little bit slippery, and I actually ate something and got a little bit of it on my chin. So I've learned to either pair it up with that lip crayon or blot some of it so that it's not so slippery, but it is wonderful. If you can find yourself an Avon rep, I highly recommend ordering the extra lasting lipstick. This one I love in this shade. There are tons of reps out there, so I'm sure that it would not be difficult to find. And I think that if you don't have a rep or you can't find one, you can actually just go on their website and order it that way. I do have another lip product, is actually a pricier item. It's not something that I would usually gravitate towards buying, but it is a lipstick by The Balm, and that is the Anita Boy Toy lipstick. I was drawn to this lipstick because of the color. It is a very, very nice, bright pink color. I actually picked it up because it was on sale at a bargain store. They were liquidating a whole bunch of makeup, so I did get it for, I believe, $2. It does sell in the drugstore for about $23, but I love it. I'm gonna swatch it here for you guys. It is a very nice, shimmery pink color. I love it if I am wearing all black. I love it if I am wearing pink. I love it when I do like a nice shimmery makeup, and then I can just put on this nice, beautiful shimmery pink. It is nice and bright. It also has a minty smell. It's very nice and creamy. This one does not slip around at all. It is very, very nice. It stays put. It looks great with a nice pink liner, which I do have and did use. I just love it. It was my absolute favorite. I don't usually splurge on makeup, especially if I can find something that is good enough, but this is one that once it's done, or if anything happens to it, I think I will have to go back and buy it and pay the regular price, because to me it absolutely was worth it. Another splurge item that I actually didn't pay the big ticket price, but I did get a sample of, is this Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I actually got it as a birthday present from Sephora for the Beauty Insider Club. When you join Beauty Insider and you have your birthday, you can go in and tell them that it is either your birthday or that you've had your birthday, and they will let you choose a gift, or they will give you a gift that's pre-chosen for you. And so I got this eyeliner, and it came with another mini lipstick. When I first got it, I thought it's just a regular old black eyeliner. It has the roll-up mechanism, which I really enjoyed. I took it on my trip to New Orleans with me, and I love it. I love it because it glides on very, very nicely. It was very, very smooth to put on, but what I loved about it the most was the longevity. It didn't transfer. It was raining a lot on my trip to New Orleans, so I got wet a lot. I was also quite sweaty, and I didn't have that, when you blink and you get that line of black liner sometimes when you're wet or when you're sweating. That did not happen with this liner. So I have been using this one for special occasions. I had an outdoor wedding recently and I wore it, and again did not have any transfer. It is very, very black, which I love. I will swatch it for you so you can see how black it is. It is very black, very, very creamy. I love it. I did check the website. It does retail for about $31 here in Canada. So that is a bit hefty for an eyeliner, but I think to have something to use on special occasions or in the summertime when you know you're going to be really, really sweaty, I would use my regular liner on regular days, and I would definitely pull this out for days when I know there's a chance that I might have some eyeliner transfer, and then this way I can feel comfortable knowing that that's not going to happen. On a complete other end, something that is completely bargain that I used in the month of May, and that is the Wet n Wild Coverall Cover Stick. And I know that this gets a bad rap and not everybody loves this cover stick. I know that I tried it and I used it in high school. I was in at the drugstore, actually I was in at Walmart, and I saw it and it was $1.50. So I thought, $1.50, well, I'm just gonna give it a try, see if I like it at all, because I don't really even remember if I liked it in high school. When you wear makeup in high school, you just wear makeup in high school and hope for the best. But I did want to try it. I don't use it as my under eye concealer, but I did have quite a bit of breakouts in April and in May, just because I was trying different products. Also with the change in humidity and all that, I did get some breakouts and I wanted to have some extra coverage. So I will swatch it here just so you guys can see. It is creamy. And it just gave me some nice coverage. I found that if I put it on some trouble spots, pimples or whatever, and just blended it in nicely, I patted it in with my beauty blender, and I found that it worked really well for me. It gave me some really good coverage. It didn't break me out any further because I have since actually healed all of that. So I really do like it. I especially love the price tag, $1.50 for a cover stick. I have tried it under my eyes. I find that it only works well if I pair it up with my regular liquid concealer and just put this on top, maybe where I might have some extra darkness, like some extra blue area. It did work, but then I find that I really have to blend it nicely so it doesn't get cakey. So that's maybe why some people hate on this product, but I think for $1.50, it is definitely an underdog, and I really enjoyed it and I will continue to use it. Another item that I picked up at Walmart and was actually reminded of this week when I watched a video by a fellow YouTuber by the name of Maria Collett. She has a beauty YouTube channel, and someone asked her what kinds of brushes she liked to use, and she mentioned the Walmart brand Still, and I absolutely agree with her. This is one of my favorite brushes. I used it all through May. It is an eyeshadow blender brush, and I love it. I use it almost every day. Well, I do use it every day. I definitely used it every day for the month of May, and I really, really like it. I got it for $2.99, so it's definitely a great bargain. So I absolutely recommend this. I also recommend that you check out Maria's channel. She does some really nice makeup looks, and I will link her channel down below. I think that she deserves some extra subscribers, so I thought that I would put a little plug in there. I actually don't know her. I just came across her channel and really appreciated and enjoyed her last video where she did a very beautiful simple eye look. So check that out, and definitely check out these eyeshadow brushes from Walmart, the Still brand. Another item that I got a great bargain on was this Garnier Targeted Pimple Tinted Corrector. Again, I picked this up while I was having some problems with some acne. It says it is a 2-in-1 long-lasting coverage, drying action on imperfections. So this is what it looks like outside of the box. I know that Garnier has a few items that are very similar to this one. Some of them are actually like under eye circle repair or concealer type things, but this one is for pimple. It's a pimple tinted corrector, and I got it at Dollarama. I picked it up for $3. I have kind of skimmed the drugstore to see if they have it there as well. I have seen similar ones to this. I didn't look overly hard to see if they had this exact one. But the other ones that are similar to it were definitely in the price range of around $8. So to pick this up for $3 was a score. What I really liked about it is it has a little metal ball. And let me see if I can swatch this for you guys. And you just roll the concealer on wherever it is that you're having maybe a problem area. I used it especially when I was having some of those really red, angry pimples, probably from trying out different products. And I would put it concentrated on the area and then I would just dab it in. What I really, really loved about it, and you'll see in the swatch here, I did not blend it in, is that it dries very, very quickly and it dries into like a powder form. So when you dab it in, it almost feels like you have put a powder on your face rather than a really thick concealer, but you also get that coverage. Now, I'm not sure if it actually helped with curing any of my spots. I think basically what it did was it was very good at covering it and also kind of providing me with a little bit of drying, which you do want on acne because you don't want a whole bunch of oils. So I wasn't putting any oily concealers on it or anything like that. So I really, really enjoyed that. If you can find this in your drugstore or even at a dollar store, even better, because it was a great deal to find this for $3. I still have a lot of product left. I haven't tried it as just a concealer. I think now that some of my problem areas have cleared up, I might actually give it a whirl and see how it does. I do like the metal ball. It was nice and cooling as well. So that was really enjoyable. And the last item that I have is a body wash. I love body wash. I do buy a lot of my body washes at the dollar store, but every now and then I do buy them at the drugstore. And I was reminded of an old favorite and had a coupon, so I thought that I would go ahead and get it. And that is the Olay Ultra Moisture body wash. And this one is in the Vanilla Indulgence, which, to tell you the truth, I'm not a huge fan of vanilla on my body or vanilla scents on me. I don't really want to smell like a cupcake. But when I was going through all of the bottles in the drugstore, I opened them up and I was leaning towards something like a shea butter or something with that nice creamy scent. And then I opened this one and thought, no way, it can't be vanilla. It doesn't give you that I smell like a cupcake smell, but it does give you a really nice scent, almost like a shea butter, but a little bit sweeter. So it definitely does have a vanilla scent, but it is very luxurious. I have had people say, wow, you smell really good. And all I'm wearing that is scented is this. The other thing that I love about it is it does feel like I've put on moisturizer after I've had a shower or a bath and I've used this. So it is very, very moisturizing. It gives your skin a wonderful hydrating feeling. So I highly recommend this. If you can get a coupon, even better. Again, like I said, I love getting a good deal, but I absolutely love this. It is absolutely affordable. It's usually under $5 at the drugstore. I paid about $2.50 for it. So I highly recommend that. That's it for my favorite items this month. If you liked my video, I would love a thumbs up. I would also love any comments that you would like to leave me below. If you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you. And I thank all of you who have subscribed, and I hope to see you again soon. Talk to you later. Bye.